All right, so we're playing Wolves, and what do I think about the starting 11? He's gonna start with essentially. I think he's gonna start with the same front three of Xerxes and Bomo and Mason Mount. I think we need more from Mbomo. He started bright. He still looks threatening, but I just need that end product. In terms of the two midfielders that they pick themselves, we all know Casemiro and Bruno Fernandes. Wing backs Ahmad and Darlow, and then the centre backs. I think he has to start Martinez. Martinez, no, yeah, start Martinez, Euro, and Mazraoui. So I think that's where he. That's I don't know why he didn't start that. He should have started that against this week against West Ham. I don't know where Aiden Heaven came from, and no, but this is the thing with this manager. He's got an obsession. His obsession is every game. Like look at since he's been at United. Every single game he changes a defender. That's a standard, right? It's like his formation. Everybody knows his formation. Now everybody knows his substitutions, right? And I don't know why he's started Aiden Heaven. Okay, Aiden Heaven is still you can start him, but I just think against West Ham, you if you can play Mazraoui, Euro, even though Euro, I understand why he left Euro out because Euro he made the mistake last game and you could see he was physically affected by the mistake. So maybe he wanted to take him out of the limelight. But I think you should maybe start with Euro instead of Aiden Heaven. But even if he did that, even if he didn't do that, he took him off Aiden Heaven's second half. He took off Aiden Heaven and he brought on Euro, right? So going forward against Wolves, I think he has to start. I don't know if it's too early to start Martinez, so let's just say he has to start Luke Shaw, Euro, and Mazraoui. But against this team, I'm not really worried. I am worried because we always concede. But I think we need to score more goals, right? And this game is more a bigger game than any other game that the manager's he's faced. We've had some really bad results this season. The Everton at home against 10 men, the Grimsby, the Brentford, the Man City. Okay, Man City you can expect, but the overall performance was horrendous, right? And even against West Ham at home, it was a little bit like cagey, whatever. But against Wolves, no matter what happens, I don't care. I literally don't care. Like, you can't lose. You can't drop points. Not even lose. Like, some games you can go into and think, oh, maybe. But this game, everything is against Wolves, right? And I know football doesn't work like that where you think everything's against that team and then they just perform. So anyone can pull a performance out of the window. But against Wolves, I need 3 points. Because right now, we went from losing games to drawing games. And sometimes, bro, it feels like a loss. Even though it's a draw, it feels like a loss. Because a game that you had like that, and then you just drop it, I think it's not great. Alright, so right now, as the league stands, United at 8th, tied on points with Liverpool, who would a lot of people say are having a horrendous season, right? So we're tied with them. So that needs to change. Because what they said was the next 10 games are going to be our easy games. The games that we should be winning. And as we currently stand, we've not started well. We've lost to Everton. The Crystal Palace, especially the second half, was a good performance and we got the result. So that's 2. But the Crystal Palace, some people will argue, is a hard game to go to Selhurst Park and get a result. We got the result, right? But this one, we were saying Wolves are going through a hard time. This is the other team that's occupying the third relegation spot, right? So it's West Ham and then Wolves, and I think the other team is Burnley, but I stand to be corrected. So this today's game, like we can't be dropping points against West Ham at home. But okay, it's happened. If you want me to still be part of this, like believe in this project, we need we need we need results. We need these results to start at Wolves, because the thing that's gonna happen is the games after them 8 or 10 games is gonna get harder. We're gonna start playing the big boys. We're gonna lose. The big thing that people can't forget is after the Bournemouth game, we lose Mbomo, we lose Ahmad, we lose Mazraoui. That's literally half, like all our right side gone. Finished, right? So we need these points while they're still here, because I don't know what's gonna happen. Like, I don't know. Like this, my solution would be, it's probably gonna be Dalo's gonna be switched. So Dalo's gonna go to the right. Martinez is gonna come and occupy the left-sided defender, and Luke Shaw's gonna go as the left wing back. Only problem with that is we're gonna have two like more defensive-minded players on the wing back positions, so it's gonna be hard. So what needs to happen is I need to see some results. We need to beat Wolves, man. We need to beat Bournemouth. I need 6 points from the next 2 games. I don't know. Do I see that as something that's like feasible? There's a question mark on that. A big question mark. Okay. Alright guys, so make sure you comment, like and subscribe. Also turn on your notification bells for future videos. And make sure you're following us on TikTok. And the other thing that I was going to say is I'm trying to build a community, so I want to hear your opinions, whether it be what you thought of the game, any changes, and what you think the score will be against Wolves. Like what do you think's gonna happen?